Alright, the stream is back online. I just tested it out on a different channel briefly. At first, it didn't work. That was a while ago, though. Or I should say, it didn't work any better, rather, but I just tested it out on the other channel and everything is fine. So I'll see if it's laggy, if it's dropping frames, and if it isn't, I will continue to stream. Bam. Alright, so far so good. God, I love this effect. Ooh, fuck your eyeballs. Does this make you nauseous? Probably pretty fucking annoying. Ooh, but what I'm looking for here is the frame drops. Whoa, look at that. Whoop, whoop. No. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I think it's good. Is it good, bros? Okay, well, everything is good. I think I might just play like a troll game really quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do more video games. I want to just fuck around though for one game. Sometimes I'll start my day with a troll game. Huskar with Mask of Madness. That sounds a little too manly for me. I'm trying to debate what I'd want to do if I were to just do like a troll game. I had a reasonably funny idea. I had a reasonably funny idea. Okay, so this didn't work in Han because you could S2 your way out of anywhere, but I could play a semi-serious tiny game, and then I could have someone like a Bat Rider fly up to a hill that no one could get off, and then I chuck people onto the hill. Team level? They could really rush in here. I could do the Troll Furion thing. The whole idea of chucking someone onto areas they can't escape from is tiny is always pretty entertaining to me, but...
We want nothing of this war.
Holy shit.
Only return to peace and quiet.
That's some awful voice acting. I might just do a serious game. Yeah, I might just play a serious game. I kind of want to play like a Phantom Lancer game. Now, usually I try to like learn the new hero or whatever off stream because it ends up not being like a humiliating experience. But I mean, Phantom Lancer is a Dota original. Oh shit, I missed it. Yeah, I wish you guys could have seen the last game. It was pretty great because the game ended with like a like what was it? Our motherfucker got like a our okay. So the Shrek player throws all the time, like that guy was playing with Shrek throws all the fucking time, and I thought we'd end a game without him throwing, but he managed to throw the game like like he managed to try to throw it rather like he got a divine rapier and then lost it, but luckily it ended the game with me with two divine rapiers. I didn't get a single moment though where like I got a cleave crit on or a cleave crit on their team rather. Post a link to the Wapanese stream that you guys all went to. See, it sucks though because like when the stream gets shitty like that, like people leave it. Like first of all, like if the quality gets really low, because you know like it was on XSplit's end I think, or I mean not XSplit's but rather Twitch TV's. If that shit happens, then it's like two things. One, like people like 600 people actively say fuck this is unwatchable, I'm gonna go watch a different stream, so it leaves like a bad impression in them. And then well, fucking yawn. And then two, like I spend forever trying to troubleshoot, and the people who don't leave just end up like suffering through the whole thing. What do you mean the screen moves to the right? Ziku-chan? This is one greedy Japanese player. Let's play with me. Getting all of that plus mana. Stream on a stream, streamception. What if this is W geese? Ah, I believe it is. Did I fix my shit? I didn't do anything. It just... The problem solved itself, motherfucker. So no frames dropped. I literally did nothing, so that... I should be good at Dota. Frames drop. Whenever the frame drop happens, it just indicates to me that the packets I'm sending out aren't like reaching the servers, because it's like, thanks, Bash LOL, you baller motherfucker. Because it's well, I guess I can admit this on stream. I know it wasn't like my upload being fucked because I just tried to seed a torrent. Like, I just went to some like Game of Thrones season 1 and just tried to upload, onto BitTorrent, and it wasn't like throttled at all. Defense with 70% Russian. I don't like Russians and
All pick.
non-English speakers in Dota. Sorry, I subscribe. Just because they tend to have really bad attitudes and they're less than phenomenal players.
Are you playing Tiny?
I'm gonna decide what I want. I'm not exactly sure what I want to play. Alright, decide something, motherfuckers. I did play Kunkka and I did play Puck earlier. Are you Somalian, you pirate? Go serious? I can play serious. Play AM, hardest game of your life. God, I like AM, but I try to ration the amount of times I play him.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Wait, what? I either have to pick him or repick? Oh.
A knight in dragon's honor.
Well.
I already lanes.
Me and Veno top, you mid. Other guys.
I'm down with that.
Excellent
All
choice.
jungle then.
Unless everyone else wants to
I
pin, because I
need
don't mind
no
either way.
speed.
Wait, who said they're gonna jungle? Oh,
Me.
you could just pick a
The
hero that could go
dragon
bottom with
bites.
Lina, because you could, like, win a
You
lane.
want a DK mid?
Yeah, alright.
Yes.
You want a DK mid against MS? Actually, I'll shit on S and then... It'll be easy.
Wait,
I don't know what to do all this money.
elaborate, good sir.
I didn't either, dude, bro. Safe 5 still lane.
Yes.
Because I'll never see a good Phantom Lancer game. I don't think you'd start today. Yeah, I saw the Sing Sing game. I like Sing Sing stream. It's really, really good stream.
Dragon to the
Look at that sexy 1080p. I would have picked a hero that needed less farm to be
Of
useful.
course.
The battle begins.
Because now we have 3 heroes that are absolutely worthless
The
without farm.
tournament commences.
Like, one of us will get underfarmed. I'll call it when it happens, but one of us will get horribly underfarmed and be useless.
Me.
Oh, I mean between me,
Kunkka.
Kunkka, and Mirana. Like, we'll get farm early, but one of us will
Who
get shut down.
calls to Dragon Knight?
Save a data center.
Destroy this nice stalker.
By
So
my
bad.
blade.
Out.
Compelled to battle. By the shield of Slayer. Mine. The dragon waits.
I fixed this thing that keeps shitting this.
Onward.
Lawless ages ahead of Dota. Fucking strong troll.
This will only hurt a lot.
You can't mention League of Legends in a Dota 2 stream without the troll being successful.
We cross swords.
It will always elicit some kind. Hey, dude.
Yes.
Dude, wake the fuck up. Look at how many auto. Look at how much damage that guy just did to me. Fuck.
Yes.
Go right clicker. Like, don't let that guy fuck me like this, or else it's just useless to even run a duo lane. I'd just be better off 1v2 if that's the case.
Of course.
Nice. You've earned your keep.
I soar higher by the honor of the ancients.
I hate this when I'm up against like a duo support lane or whatever. I guess technically Windrunner can get a lot of farm, but at the same time, it's like these heroes that they have are both so good early game. And whenever I have to run, this is why a lot of streamers don't side lane, is because sometimes the viewers are dead fishes in the lane. But I'm comfortable laning with geese. Careful. If he would have gotten shackled there, he would have died though.
Wormblade cuts deep. Dragon to the fray.
Wait, I thought I was laning with a Veno for a minute there. What the fuck?
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
God damn it, I wanted to lane with Veno. Not that I have any preference for the players, just the hero combo is way better.
DK Venom's insane.
Yeah, DK Veno is really good. DK Lina is still not bad, but it's not one of those lanes that you
That's not that dog.
Like double fireman.
double fire. Well, fuck man, and we can't get any ganks either. Well, I'm fucked in this lane because their lane is so much stronger than ours. Our lane is actually super weak.
Runner on top, whatever.
Oh my god.
You know on top of it, regen? Hey, DK, can you hit this regen?
Yeah, I need it.
My armor grows
Thanks.
stronger.
Yeah, this is.
Crowd, I can give you.
No, I'm just gonna pick up a
No,
regen.
just the regen.
This lane is gonna get progressively harder. Like the moment that they hit level 3, which they should be now. Like I can't even do this lane really. You guys have to fuck with Lycan. Like your lane is ridiculously easy. That guy's level 4. Wait, listen. Wait, listen. I'm not saying this to be a dick. Okay? Because I have faith in you. But listen, if you guys let that guy get wait, listen, dude, listen. Don't interrupt, please. If you let him get 1v2 experience, you've lost your lane. Like, because even letting him get experience, and he's getting not just experience, he's getting farm. So if you cannot shut him down, you need to shut down the Lycan. Like you cannot let that guy get experience. So they're already losing their lane down there. That's unfortunate.
Why? I've been.
Yeah, but you have to shut that fan like. It's a 1v2 lane, and Phantom Lancer's an awful 1v2 hero, so he should be getting fucked, but he's not. So you have to fuck with the Lycan, because you're failing your lane already. The only way that you can... Oh god. The only way that you can do anything to save your lane is to... You just have to go back to the pool, I think. Oh, never mind.
Swiftly.
But the only way that you can redeem your lane, like, and not lose the game for us, basically, is to shut down the Lycan. Like, you're gonna lose the game for us if you lose that lane. Like, here's the thing. I won't get a good farm top. Like, I won't. But if... Like, the only way we can win this game is if... Like, if they walk out of this and both Phantom Lancer and Lycan have experience in gold, then we've been outlaned. So, like, you know what you kind of see what I'm saying? Like, it's critically important that you fuck with him.
Yeah, actually, I.
Go! Stun!
Need no scheme. Who calls the Dragon Knight?
No.
Mid miss.
I'll knock your skull.
I'm not even saying these things to be a dick. It's just that, like, we will lose the game if they don't do anything bottom. Like, they're not denying that Phantom Lancer any experience.
I'm almost.
Dragon out.
Like, that Phantom Lancer is getting, like, free experience. And that's unfortunate because we will lose the game if that continues. Careful, dude.
Choice. I'll just wrap it up, shall I?
The fuck?
Maybe some.
Is that like the shopkeeper talking? Yeah, but we will lose the game if that continues.
Abounding. Dragon charge.
We have a fucking word.
Yeah, you're gonna need a ward for top, Lena. Oh god, she whatever.
I don't have critical.
Compelled to
Severe plebe stack? Yeah.
Wow, what timing.
Yes.
One of us really should have stayed.
This will only hurt a lot.
Yeah, you don't need to go with both. Like, you just have to pressure Lycan because you fucked that lane ridiculously bad. That's a level 6 Phantom Lancer. Like, I wouldn't even expect a Puck to be level 6 in that lane.
Yes.
But instead you have a level 6 Phantom Lancer, so it's like you...
Well, he had like 0 last
It doesn't, like, it doesn't matter,
my
really. Like, it's a massive failure in that lane because at least the Lycan's only level 3, but you guys haven't really fucked with the Lycan too much. It's like, I couldn't see that lane going any worse, to be honest. Unless you fed out First Blood or something.
By the honor of the ancients.
Because in that lane, it's like, not dying isn't enough. You need to, like, win. Decisively. And again, I don't say any of this to be, like, a dick or to be, like, overly negative. It's just, like, it's important, you know?
I know, but it just had
Yes.
Like, he's gonna be level 7 soon.
I need no steed. I'll knock your skull.
I don't know how Phantom Lancer can get experience in that lane. That Phantom Lancer went really, like, light on healing supplies, too. So, to me, it's just, like, it speaks volumes of, like, the quality of that lane. This is one of my biggest gripes, though, with these viewer games, is that sometimes things that are, like, implied or... we really need a ward for top. I mentioned this before, but he's gonna kill top.
Excellent choice.
He's got a haste if you really care.
Who calls the dragon?
Like, he could kill us, so you need to actually buy a ward. I'll buy it if you don't, but I'll be really disappointed if I have to buy a ward.
Yeah, I can afford it in a second.
Okay, because we needed this 50 seconds ago.
He's here now.
Okay, could be dead. No, wait.
Of course. Forward.
Yeah, express my sadness with words. Well, this is just an incredibly disappointing game. For me.
Yes.
Where am I hoarding, by the way?
We really need that ward top. Like, you needed it when, like, I mentioned it before the first night, but... fuck, some of these viewer games are fucking depressing.
Wormblade cuts deep. Attack.
Fuck, I missed that. It was an easy last hit. I have a surprisingly decent farm, though, given this.
By my blade.
Like, the enemies have 2 very, very powerful...
So here.
Yeah, just anywhere that sees the passage that Night Stalker is going to use to fuck our asses.
The dragon waits. I'll knock your skull.
Fuck.
Dragon to the
Dude,
front.
well, it's not that, but it's like,
Special
you
for
can't
you.
walk out of this and say like, oh, well, no
Yes.
kills happened either way, that was a good lane. Like, because sometimes lanes are really conditional. Like, if you're doing this strategy, like, the only way that we win is that, like, the Phantom Lancer gets fucked with, like, the Phantom Lancer should, like, frankly, the Phantom Lancer should have been level 2 or 3 when he was level,
A shield.
when he was level 6.
Do you need it?
And that, to me, it's like, it's a colossal fucking failure of a lane if that doesn't happen.
Swiftly.
I didn't stack that in time.
I don't see Lycan anywhere.
It's in the jungle. I'm gonna check Roshan, sir.
Calls the dragon knight.
But I checked like the whole jungle.
Just
I'll be back in
have side on Rosh because he has a Vlad's now, so it would be really disgusting if we didn't have
Yeah, I
a
know.
vision on it. They're here now.
Oh, they saw me. It's too close.
I got TP top.
Good thing that window and power shot missed.
We cross swords.
Back a little bit, pull back, keep pulling. No, we don't have anything.
We don't have anything. And that's too
The
bad.
dragon waits.
I'm fucking Cleveland though, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to. I'm gonna go.
Because if things worked how they should have, bottom lane would have won, and then I would have lost, and that would have been what I... Hey, bro?
My bad.
It's fine, don't worry.
No, I'm not like... I'm sorry.
It's alright. You could not save anyways. Never mind, he cornered creeps, I guess he could have, but either way, I was pretty far up there, that wasn't his fault.
I guess it's nighttime. Oh, fuck.
Do you wanna come help or help and
Dragon versus dragon, dragon loses. One of you guys should have a TP, because like you're not doing anything. Like you're not like, okay, listen, and I'm not, again, I don't say this to be a dick. I say this because it's very important to understand. If you have 2 heroes down there and you're not even stopping this guy from farming, like he's level 8 and he's been farming. So like then one of you should just TP if stuff happens. Like there's no reason for you to both watch him free farm. Because then it becomes a useless.
But he's not pre-farming.
The dragon waits.
Well, he was when I was looking. He actually, like I had the camera on it. He got every last hit. And he's level 8. So, I mean, there's a pretty big problem.
Bye, bye.
God damn it. Like, this game is really disappointing, because look at the enemy's levels and look at ours.
Yes.
It's like, it's the lanes, they didn't work. Like, the Phantom Lancer shouldn't be that level. Like, imagine if they would have stuck a Beastmaster there, like, this game would have been a disaster. Because one of the ideas behind, like, offlaning a Beastmaster is that if you put the Beastmaster in a side lane, then all he needs to get is, like, levels so he can get, like, his roar. And then you lose. That Beastmaster would have been level 6 by the time everyone else was level 3. That would have been a fucking joke. So it makes me think how awkward this would be if they had a different lineup. Because it's like we've lost the laning phase. I mean, the game is far from over, but this is like a disgustingly bad like laning game. Because I feel like I could have been in a 1v2 lane and I would have done just as well. And bottom lane was like a fucking joke of a lane. So it's like, And games like these can tilt me really hard too, because I feel like we're in a losing position, and
Bye, bye, blade.
Are there a lot of heroes in Dota 2? I know it's very similar. That's all hit.
Swiftly. Who calls the dragon knight?
I wouldn't even say it's just more fast-paced. Like because of the, like,
Yes.
there's more room. Okay.
I'll knock your skull.
Yeah, it's like...
Dragon to the fray.
I got Torrent Orb. Actually, either soaring to 13.
Derogatory word that starts with an N? Noob?
Nice
Is that what
stack
you're
over here for you, so I felt nice.
Compelled.
You should just go somewhere else, because, like, I mean, just hit level 6 and then do something else. And I'm not saying that to, again, I'm not saying that to be insulting, it's just like your presence here it's not useful. Because you could like set up a gank somewhere and you'd be useful. Because here I'm effectively in a lane where it's like a 1v2 almost.
Showing right now, so I'm not worried.
I guess we're with that. Like now we just both died. Well, I guess you just died. But this is not looking good. It's gonna stop. Can you salve me? Can you salve me? Can you salve me? Dude, are you saving it for when you really need it? Okay, thank you.
Gratitude.
Arrow, arrow, arrow! What?
Leave the
There's no way that arrow would have hit, like under any conditions. It was nowhere close. I want to leave this fucking game.
Flesh sustains me.
Oh well. I don't know. I guess this is a textbook example of why sometimes I don't like playing viewer games. Because I'm gonna be behind, and then the trade-off is that the Mirana's supposed to have free farm, but the Mirana's farm isn't even like that great. The Kunkka's farm isn't that great either. Like the Kunkka has the same farm I do. Like he has literally identical items. So.
I thought it doesn't even have a bottle. That's how retarded. It's pretty funny. Funny.
Another transformation.
It's a level 10 Night
Dire
Stalker and a level 9
structures
Phantom
fortified.
Lancer.
It's like,
Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
fucking lane spam.
Look at that. That guy.
I can't.
I'm throwing it out there.
It's
He
so
has
just lance.
like an identical farm to our Mirana, so you guys didn't shut him down at all.
don't block me.
Because they don't have a single tower, so
Here we go.
he's sitting on like 40 or 50 CS in a 1v2 lane that he should not even been able to get experience in.
Where's my teamie?
The dragon waits.
Nice, there it is. Double easy. Oh, fucking right.
On.
Solid star call.
I couldn't do much.
Forward.
You guys are double.
Just leave me now. Just leave me alone. Like, you guys should just go do stuff. Like, you can, like bottom lane is an area of high value now because there's a Lycan farming and there's a Phantom Lancer farming. So if you commit 2 supports to it, you can stop both of them from getting a farm at the cost of 2 supports that don't need farm anyways. Fuck, I don't know why I'm even like saying this kind of stuff because like they're not going to listen.
Invisibility.
Deep. Yes.
Like, I'm gonna... Wait, why did you guys ban Bash lol? Fuck.
Dragon to the fray. Onward.
Just go for mid.
Be cautious of. We gotta be cautious of doing Rosh. I
Yes.
should probably ward that or something.
Five.
Fuck me. What happened?
Miguel, Aegis?
I didn't think I'd have enough mana for Gale and ult.
Gale is more important than your fucking multi.
Forward.
Alright. I'm roaming, so.
To battle.
You need to get in that jungle though when you invades.
Of course.
Check Rosh channel.
I'd be dead if that would have
I got TP for top, I'm watching you. I'll take a few seconds.
I would hope that people had TPs because I'm in a dangerous position trying to farm.
Oh,
I saw.
it's asshole doing it real.
I'm just gonna, like, we're gonna lose this game if I can't, like, stack and clear a bunch of agents.
But
This
Lucky night.
really hurt a lot.
tell me about it. What?
Why is this
I
serious? I mean,
need no
like, I'm
sleep.
not, like, dude, I've said a million times, like, I'm not saying this stuff to be a dick. It's just, like, and there's,
Dragon charge.
and one of the things that's hard to do
No,
is
I know
try to
it is.
balance being, like, mean and
Of course.
and trying to, and like analyzing why you're in the position that you're in.
Take bot?
So I said earlier that the only way that we would like be in a good position this game was if like the bottom lane is able to shut down the 2 heroes, and by all means they should have. Like it's critically important that you're able to like that they should have been able to like zone the Phantom Lancer out of experience at the very least. It didn't happen. Like. But luckily, like, I was able to get a decent farm in a lane that shouldn't have been very farmable.
No,
He's-
back, bro.
Swiftly.
Coming to kill me, yeah. I saw that on the minimap. Real subtle.
Oh, fuck this.
To battle.
I'm getting pounded right.
Alright, well, they have 2 top.
Oh, it hurts. Now you're closer than
Dragon to the fray.
But like, honestly though, I've played enough of your games to know that like there's almost no point though
Your
sometimes in
top
trying to
tower
like
is under attack.
provide constructive criticism. I can shy away from it if it makes me not look like an asshole. But like, I'm not saying this stuff to be an asshole. I'm saying it because it's important that the people that I'm playing with know.
Two converging from one top.
Radiant structures
well, that doesn't
are
matter.
fortified.
Poison?
No, not yet. He can't kill me. Oh no, he can't. He has an
If
urn.
that was Dota 1, I would have died.
No! No TPs. Like, that'd be a free windrunner. I mean, you couldn't save me, but you'd get a free windrunner, and that's a pretty big deal.
Sorry, I didn't even notice.
My both you.
I have no idea how you.
No way I could've got
Whatever.
But yeah.
The games like these are frustrating because you can see what's going wrong from like you can see what's going wrong as it happens and no one does anything about it. Like they clearly didn't do well bottom because our 2v1 Mirana has less farm now than a Phantom Lancer, who outlevels him probably drastically. The difference between level 8 and level 11 is very extreme because the amount of experience required is
First place, I
it gets exponentially higher.
Isn't that much? She's not
Do you think I'm
Vanguard.
Bro, I realized I had vision of the windrunner running.
What's she doing?
Yes.
Come to me now. Oh, purple? Purple?
The dragon waits.
Free kill though.
Actually, no, I didn't realize that. Never mind. I just said that like unconsciously almost. No, you're right. I didn't even see the windrunner, but if it was on the minimap, then I should not have died to her. Either way, it still could have been a free kill.
Onward.
Did he really go
Like,
so
why
hard?
would I go for the rim runner over here when they have a Jakiro that's pushed right here?
Oh fuck. They're a team together.
By my blade.
I can't fucking solo them right now.
Our shields shall clash. In strength is victory.
Normally you don't want to get your ult at level 2 because your level 1 ult is actually better than your level 2 ult. The difference though is your level 2 ult has a cleave, and we're so behind I may just have to go it anyways.
I'll go down there, I'll go down.
The dragon waits.
We gotta watch Roshan still. It's gonna get fucking
What was this like in? Oh great.
tragedy.
Like, and this is exactly what I was fearing. If you look at the levels, like okay, look, let me try to demonstrate something, okay? And this is why I was stressing this so much earlier. If you look at the level of the Phantom Lancer and the Lycan, like, what do you see? I mean, they're level what, 12 and 12? They're the two highest levels in the game. So if you look at what the trade here is, like the trade is that their bottom lane like gets a, like their bottom lane gets they got a bunch of farm on 2 heroes, right? They got a ton of farm and a ton of experience. You can't deny that they got a ton of farm and experience in both heroes. And then you look at like our heroes, and it's like you can tell that the way that we did these lanes is just, it didn't work. I mean, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid earlier by saying what we needed to do. And
You cut out.
now I just it's like I don't even know what to say in games like this. The worst part too is that like I can handle it if they're not able to do what they have to do bottom, right? But at least tell me that. Like, be honest about it. Say, look, like, we're not shutting down the Phantom Lancer. But no, they told me the Phantom Lancer had no farm, but the Phantom Lancer has more farm than a fucking Rona. Dead.
No, don't do it, dude.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't go on me there. They could have killed me. The Lycan has to have so much shit by
I
now.
don't do enough damage, dude.
You're gonna get duped.
Should have farmed a little bit more before.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm
Dire
running both, I just need
structures
people
are
to do it.
fortified. Your middle tower is under
Human
attack.
stats over stun, that's what most people do. I
Your
mean,
middle tower
alright,
has
Hamburger Cat.
fallen.
I get a lot of people like you come in the stream and they're very, very critical. And a lot of the people are just assholes. Some of them are just trying to troll. But I get the feeling you're being, like, genuine about it. You probably dislike me because you feel like I'm a dick or whatever, which is, it's fair, man. Like, I'm being pretty negative about this game in general. But, like, the stun gets very little from additional, like, points. Like, good players almost always prioritize stats over leveling the stun, just because you have to weigh every ability in Dota 2 against plus stats, and it's just like, when is the additional 0.75 seconds actually gonna matter? Almost never. It'll probably never make a difference.
Fuck everything. We have some for sure.
It adds like 2 seconds? No, it doesn't add 2 seconds. It doesn't add 2 seconds at all. It adds like a third of a second. The trade-off is like, I know that plus stats is always going to be useful and good, whereas I can't say the same about
X2, I got X2.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
I can't say the same about additional
Oh, not like
0.75
this,
seconds of
not like
stun.
this. Jeez. Jeez, that was so nasty.
I like the combo of Armlet and Helmet on there, although it's not really like a good build.
Fucking duck.
Calls the dragon.
It hurts to lose, like.
Yes. Skill wins battles.
Dude, I find it to be a lot better, and both Blitz and Aaliyah say that it's favorable to go stats over your stun. I value their opinions on things like this. I think that whenever someone says like you have to do this or this is the way it's done, you should always look at it and try to like reason through it yourself as opposed to just listening to what people say. But I think that you could make a good argument, a really logical argument for why it's better to go stats over additional points in Dragon Tail, just because the ability doesn't get a whole lot of it from additional levels.
Fire honor. The dragon waits. Forward. Swiftly.
Dude, Barney, you should put it on. Should put it on. There's a.
Who
I can't hear
calls
you, you
the
said you cut
dragon?
out.
I see you should put it on earlier today.
Dragon eye.
Oh god. Shoot, Blink Dagger. If no one, like, if you guys don't TP, I'm going to die. It'll be okay. Thank you. Actually, that was really good. I didn't even realize we had a Marana.
No, I was just about to. I was killing that Minotaur.
That was
first.
good. That the ult saved me. I fully expected to die there for no reason.
Clear them. Fucking team TP yes, goddamn screenshot there.
The other one,
It would have been useful to TP before. Well, whatever. I appreciate the thought. You guys should take bot tower though.
By the honor of the ancients.
Oh lord. Come in, trade with me. Come on.
Yeah, it's the choice of point
We cross.
75 second stuns and 75 more damage over plus 6 dollar
Take
stats.
over the gym.
I think that 99% of players will go for the stats just because it's better.
Go do.
It's a pretty absolute statement saying, oh, it's just better. But it really is. I mean, I honestly don't see anyone.
Oh my god.
The
Like,
dragon.
and obviously, like, Chinese players or whatever, they favor plus stats on just heroes in general over skills. But, like, I've never seen a good DK that goes for additional points in the stun over stats. It just doesn't happen.
Oh, from the shadows.
How did that go?
Followed me the gank, and you just stayed at the lane, do nothing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's not about the HP, it's just stats in general are just going to be better. The armor and attack speed from the agility, the HP regen, health and damage from strength. Like, plus stats in general is pretty good. Like, I even see players sometimes go, like, for example, Burning, who's a really good Chinese carry, will even go, like,
By myself.
stats on, like, an anti-mage.
It was
It's like, there's a difference between... Whatever, I don't even want to go into it, but, like, I don't think you can just look and say, oh, plus stats is always bad, because
Your middle tower is
there are
under
certain
attack.
heroes who their abilities just aren't better than the plus stats.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Plus stats is pretty fucking good.
We should be able to turtle for a while, but
Calls the dragon.
Well, the problem is they just took all of our outer towers, and that's going to free up their ability to do Roshan really easily.
but maybe that's good. Maybe we can force him to Roshan. Be better.
Well, if anything, since they're ahead, they would probably want to fight at Rosh more than we do. You know, for a pretty bad Thanalancer build.
He has BKB now. I can't really touch Lycan.
Yeah, that guy is actually pretty strong. I don't like that Thanalancer build though.
I'm taking a chance. Although, no.
I didn't stack the ancients there, but
Avengers already made 1 billion. Fuck.
a billion?
Yeah.
Sven is a good example. Skeleton King is a good example. Juggernaut is a good example. There are a million heroes who would go plus stats just because their other abilities aren't that great.
Actually, it was.
My favorite customer.
Oh, it is the shopkeeper talking. Okay. I always thought it was really weird.
Onward. Dragon to the fray.
Is racist to think black women are ugly because they're black? It can be offensive, I think, to black women, but I don't know, man.
Thank you.
It's a sentiment that a lot of people share, though.
Compelled to battle. Dominating. Onward.
Maybe I take it.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need. Are you gonna need help with that? You might want to just walk up in Gale or something. I mean, yeah. So that Phantom Lancer is pretty strong. So much for him getting shut down.
I can't kill him.
Swiftly.
Let me just farm this lane out since.
My armor grows stronger.
Like, his illusions are not meta at all. Yeah.
Your top tower is under
By
attack.
the honor of the ancients.
I'll be
Your
You
top
should just
tower
concede
is
that
under
tower,
attack.
guys. Like, I wouldn't
Your
even
top
try to
tower
defend it
has
because you
fallen.
clearly cannot. Oh man, I'm dead. No, he didn't purge me? Well, that's interesting. He could have killed me. I was out of position pretty badly.
Dragon to the fray.
Don't even have mana to TP if I had it.
The dragon.
Well, this is an unfortunate game. Like, I would have just went for BKB, but the problem is that we're so behind, I have to get, like, an AC.
Who calls the Dragon Knight?
A disco veil?
That's friendly to ask racist conversations an icebreaker.
I need no steed.
I can't even stack this because we can't, like,
Compelled
we
to
can't
battle.
control the area, so it's pointless to try to stack it because it'd be like giving the enemies the stack.
Dragon Eye. Mine. By the shield of Slyland.
Come on, niggas. Yeah, way to go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we have no control over that area, so if I would have stacked it, I would have just like too much of farm.
Dude, where's your Minotaurs, Bonnie? What the fuck?
Bro, I was gonna stack that thing with it, but I opted against it because we can't control anywhere on the map right now. We can't hold any of our towers, and they just.
Get the wards because
There's still good for defense.
I agree. I should still be dominating creeps. The problem is I can't stack anything with them, so it's like, sad fucking day.
Yes.
It's alright.
Up to Barney's stream. Before it was just like
Shall clash.
being really laggy and shit. It's on Twitch's end.
Of course.
I didn't even do anything in the problem solved itself. Yeah, the stream got AIDS. It's unfortunate. I can't even stack. This is fucking pathetic, but I can't even stack here. Hey, look, this is a good ward. Like, I mean, it's okay, but at this point in the game, this is actually much more valuable. Or even this. Like, these two wards are much better. This ward is almost worthless to us because we're never going to be fighting here. Like, it would be better here, even.
By my blade.
Oh, I need to get to the shop.
Just fight. Fight. It's the best fight we're gonna get. Just fight. That was a pretty solid Jakiro ult. Oh man, that was a really awful Taliban
Turn it
map.
off, but he's got no boost. You're fine.
It was like an anti-armor toggle.
Yeah, I
You can have it on there.
Dire structures are
Pretty big error.
fortified.
You still didn't, you didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, beat his.
They almost got him.
See, we still defend.
No, we can't. Like, it's over actually. Like, we can't win a fight even if they base out
I got
us.
combo out here. No, I didn't even get my boat off, dude. Considering I wasn't a part of it.
Like, I'm dying here.
2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Did I miss? Could have turned the armor on, but I still would have died.
God damn it.
That was the real one.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Better to burn out than fade away.
You're supposed to be more aggressive than, like... See what happens if we so.
The problem is that, like... Never mind, I don't even want to...
I thought you said one hero behind me.
Like, look. So, here's the thing. Alright, so who do you think would win in a Crystal Maiden Venomancer versus anything lane, right? Like, seriously, like, let's have this discussion. Who would win?
Your
Crystal
middle
Maiden
tower
Venomancer,
is under
who would win?
attack.
Like, is there, like, what beats that, right? Not a lot of things. Wait, just listen. Like, right? Not a lot of things would beat a Crystal Veno lane, right? Because those are both heroes that are very, very powerful in the early game. Now, these heroes are powerful in the early game, they're often picked to support, etc., right? You know what another really, really powerful early game combo is that doesn't scale well into the late game? Venomancer Jakiro,
I got 9 deaths.
or
That's
Windrunner
second.
Jakiro, right? That's a pretty good combo, right? Windrunner Jakiro? I think that's a good combo. Now, the problem is that right now, I'm walking out with the most farm on the team, and I objectively had the hardest lane. Like, I don't think you could argue that any lane was more difficult than that top lane. So, it's like, what the fuck is happening in these other lanes? Like, how is there a level 18 Phantom Lancer in late game?
Can you put a ward there so we can find him when he's done?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like a Venom ward.
Like, this is so dumb, because whenever I get lane, like, whenever I get put up against two supports, I always get really, really annoyed. Because it's like, it's a lane that you're not really supposed to win. I mean, all you can really do is not die and try to pull some farm out.
The dragon
And
waits.
And here it's like, it's disgustingly bad that, okay, the Mirana's in a 2v1 lane. That's a very fucking easy lane. It's supposed to shit all over the enemy team. Like, that lane is supposed to win by no small margin. Like, you're supposed to fucking destroy the Phantom Lancer, but the Phantom Lancer out-farmed her. Like, what the fuck is this game?
Maybe a sniper.
Like, it's frustrating to play games like this. Like, I don't enjoy it, because it's like you can see, oh, that was a great combo. Wow, that was a triple good combo.
Go back, don't worry about it.
Enjoy your last moments. Of course.
Oh, don't get boarded.
Well, she had a blink dagger, so I had to TP away because I couldn't run away. She runs faster than me. I wasn't even able to get level 16 there, that's pretty bad. But,
Roshan has
like, this game is killing me, man. Like, I don't always hate viewer games, but this is... That motherfucker is probably going to go for like a Scotty or something, which is just stupid, really, really bad on position. But he'll win with it, so he'll think it's good.
Dragons.
You're still on the ward, yeah. Like, push him off with this.
God, I can't even hurt that guy's fucking illusions.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Are we gonna get Rax, or...?
God damn, this is fun.
Tower is under attack.
Attack. I'll knock you.
Damn it, if only I had 0.75 seconds more stun there.
Your middle tower
Everything would
has
change.
fallen.
The dragon waits. Onward.
We fought against... Venolence is an awful 1v2 here.
Dragon is good. By the honor of the ancients.
Lucky stop.
I had to buy back for that, so it's a pretty small victory considering that no one else is really going to scale.
I need
Oh
those.
my god, I got illusion.
I will, but I keep dying.
Is there anything you could have possibly... No, like, dude, comments like that aren't bad at all, because it's like, okay, in Dota, you never know what you're gonna get if you walk into a pub, right? Like,
Held to battle.
would Scotty actually be bad? It's... If you can get it, it's okay. I mean, Scotty's a good item on anyone, but the problem is the build-up to Scotty is really bad. So it's like, look at... Like, think about all of the shit this guy could be spending his money on instead of, like, 2 orbs of the ultimate. Instead, he's going to build 1 orb of the ultimate, then he's going to be sitting on top of, like, 3,500 gold, which isn't that bad, but it's like, the build-up is really awkward. If he got it, it wouldn't be awful, but there would be better items. There we go. Alright, but I usually don't mute people, but I wanted to talk. But yeah, so like, you don't know what you're gonna get, right, when you go into a game? So you can't say like, oh well, this is awful, blah blah blah, could have done X and Y, because all you can do is try to like, do better yourself. Here, like, fuck, well I'm dead. No I'm not, I'm actually gonna live. Armlet toggle, so he doesn't decide he wants to fucking kill me. Yeah, so like, here, my initial objective was to just get some experience in some farm, right? Because I'm in a 2v2 lane that's really, really hard. My lane partner was, like, I'm not trying to like shit all over him, but like, I would have preferred to have just done it as a 1v2, because I would have gotten more experience. It would have been like the Phantom Lancer, like, his lane was, he was better off 1v2 because he was getting experience as well. But yeah, like in the mid game, I could have farmed a bit better. My farm isn't that bad, but my farm isn't good either. Like I'm gonna walk out of this game with a shitty 300 GPM or something, and you can't carry a game with 300 GPM. We could have laned it a lot better. We could have drafted better, but I could have farmed it a lot better in the mid game. Also, there were other things too, like the decision to go for the like I realized that we were gonna lose the game.
Thank you.
Like I realized we were so behind because we lost all of our outer towers in like a span of 5 minutes because the enemies were so ahead because they walked out of laning phase so ahead. Like I should not have went for an assault Curious. My reasoning was that okay, well. The only way we're going to win fights is if we catch them off guard. Then the Assault Curse will be nice because it'll increase my damage output, survivability, etc, etc. I should have just said fuck it and go BKB. And considering the fact that I had to buy back to defend our racks, like, it would have been double good to have gone BKB. could also have gone, like I could still go for a Mjolnir, but like I would need an AC would be the best. Yeah.
Yes.
The Phantom Lancer's just talking shit because he raped a lane that he should not have raped. He's probably like thinks he's the best player in the world now, but he's a really, really not fun player. Oh, he actually went Mana. Mana is a fine item on Phantom Lancer. Usually the people who play Phantom Lancer are such retards that they don't understand how good Manta is on the hero.
I need those.
I like that anti-mage effect.
The dragon wakes.
Oh, time for me to go.
By my blade, unstoppable.
For me to be the lightning gun. But really though, like I'm gonna probably just solo queue after this, but it's like in solo queue it's a great example of you never know what kind of team you're going to get, so you just have to try to play as well as you can play. Oh god. Arm, let's toggle block me about half a second.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Sucked out with the tide.
So one thing I think about sometimes is that if you were like the best player in the world, fucking cat, hold on. Alright, so say you're like an immaculate player, like you don't make mistakes, you're just flawless, your mechanics
Your middle tower
are god
is
mode,
under
right?
attack.
Like, say that's you, right? If you're playing a game that's like a 1v1 game, like Street Fighter or like StarCraft 2, in theory you should, if you're like the best player in the world, say you're fucking omnipotent, like you know everything, right? You're literally perfect in every way. You don't make mistakes, you have 20,000 APM, you're just the best player in the world. You will never, yeah, so you're Dendi. Like, if you're playing a 1v1 game, in theory if you're a flawless player, you'll never lose. Like, you wouldn't lose, right? But if you're playing Dota or something like that, you could, like, you would still lose games. You would still lose if you're a flawless player, because sometimes things that are totally out of your control would happen. And by the same token, it's like you could literally go AFK in the first minute of the game, and you would still win a small handful of your games. Like, how many of you guys have ever won a 4v5? I'm willing to bet a lot of you, if you play a lot of Dota, have won 4v5s. It's a great example. And I mean, you've probably played games that would be better off as a 4v5 because there's like that one guy or something. So all you can do in Dota is just try to optimize your play. But to me, one big problem. So like I told you, like I end the game with a shit 300 GPM. And you might be like, but Barney, 300 GPM. It's like, whoa, that's great. No, it's not. You cannot carry a game with 300 GPM. It's like, it's a joke. You can't do anything. So it's like. And one of the huge problems this game, and I'm not just trying to shit on everyone else. Obviously, I didn't play optimally myself at all. Like I didn't even play good that game. Is that? But you look at the end. You look at the ending stats, and it's like, why is it that I have the highest farm when I can objectively say I had the most difficult lane? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the best player in the world. Like I didn't even play good that game, but I shouldn't have the highest farm in a lane like that. That was a fucking stupid lane. Because heroes like Lycan, Night Stalker, and Phantom Lancer all scale really well into the late game, and they're all very, very fucking weak heroes in the first like 10 minutes of the game. Like Phantom Lancer is a hard character if there was one. Lycan is pretty fucking useless early on. I mean, this hero is just not good early game. I mean, he's a great hero, but it's like, so where are the two supports? Where are the two heroes that are strong early? They were both in the top lane, and that lane was practically like a 1v2. It's fucked, man. Whatever. I'm gonna play some solo queue though, because some games can really tell me, and that game annoys me. Because one thing that annoys me more than anything too is when I lose a game and I feel like I'm losing to players that like they make so many mistakes that they shouldn't win. And one of the common things in the viewer games, I'm not saying this to like shut on the viewers directly. I mean, it's just that things that are supposed to happen don't. Like I've seen viewer games where like a Spectre wins his lane 1v2. It's like, well, how do you let that happen? How does a Spectre first blood you? And it's like, and those type of games like tilt me like really, really bad. Because in solo queue, I don't feel like I have to hold back at all either. Like in solo queue, I can make genuine statements about like what's going on and where, without like, being a dick, you know? Because no one would be like, oh well, why do you say that that guy's losing his lane? Or they'll never be like, hey, you know, come on, man, be nice. It's like, well, like this isn't supposed to happen, and it's gonna cost us a game. Is Barney making cat sounds? No, that's actually my cat making cat sounds. Fucking amazing cat. Can you play Faceless Void? I like Faceless Void. He's not the best pub hero, but I could play him. There are other heroes that I think fulfill the same role that Faceless Void performs, but they do it better. Especially in a pub. There are certain heroes that really, really excel in pub play. Like, and this is coming from a guy that just plays a lot of pubs. Like, there are certain heroes that shit all over pubs, but at the same time, there are heroes that are really bad in pubs. Like, Spectre is one of the worst pub heroes in the entire game. You should never play Spectre in a pub, because... But Spectre at the same time is a phenomenal hero in the right hands. Like, if I was playing a viewer game, Spectre wouldn't be that bad, because there would be the level of coordination that was necessary to make the hero work. And there are heroes that aren't really that good in organized play, but they shit all over pubs. Like, oh, who fulfills Faceless Void's role? Like, what is it? Like, Animage pretty much does what Faceless does, just hard carries. I mean, of course, Animage is better at, like, certain things, like split pushing and farming under pressure, whereas Faceless Void is a bigger teamfight presence. However, in a pub, you're not really worried about your teamfight presence in the mid-game. Like, I mean, also in pubs, the game is, like, won or lost at the 20-minute mark, unless you have, like, an extreme outlier, like an Animage, who has, like, a 12-minute battle fury, which is fairly standard. And in a pub, people just cannot deal with heroes of Animage's nature. I mean, he's very, very hard to gank. He farms very, very quickly, and you have to pressure him in order to win. I might play Void. Oh, fucking cat. What about picking Faceless... Here, I'll throw him out. But what about picking Faceless Void versus Animage? See, the thing about Faceless Void is there are certain heroes that, like... If you get a really good farm on Void, you can instantly take one hero out of the fight. Like... You can, it's like, if you're up against an Animage, you can insta-kill, like, insta-kill him as a Void. But, I mean, that's different, too, because Void farms a lot slower than Animage. Literally no hero in Dota 2 farms faster than an Animage. He's the fastest farmer in Dota. And because he farms quickly, he farms effectively, like, he farms a lot. I mean, it's gold per minute, it's a function of time. The faster you farm, the better he is. League of you in StarCraft. I haven't played StarCraft for like 6 months. I was Masters, but when I played last, like, and I'm gonna be honest, man, I played a couple of games on my bro's account. It was really, really bad. I'm pretty sure if I were to play StarCraft 2 these days, I'd not even be in Masters. It's just pretty pathetic, but because I think I went like 2-10 or something. It was really, really bad, but whatever. I could just lie and say I'm like the best player in the world at every game. Play Invoker. Invoker is a fucking amazing hero. He's like one of the best heroes in Dota, I think. But and there's certain heroes that are good in pubs that shouldn't even be good. Like, there are some heroes that shouldn't even be good, and they're like worthless heroes, but in pubs they're like phenomenal. Like, Ursa is a really, really good hero in pubs. Why? Because Ursa does things that are difficult to deal with. Like, Ursa can control Roshan, he can get a really good farm, like, and it requires no skill to play him. But in competitive play, the hero's a fucking joke. Like, I haven't seen a single game where Ursa has won in competitive play. I've seen a handful of games where he's been picked. Never does he win. Beastmaster is a hero that's like God mode in competitive play. He's a very, very good hero. But in pubs, he's not good at all. I would never play that hero on my own volition in a pub. Because his role is just, like... It's just one that doesn't fit comfortably into a pub. I can play Void though. Like, someone requested that I play Void, and that's actually the role I have the most fun playing. Ah, cool. Already sniped me. I guess it's a free win. Storm? I actually like Storm Spirit, but I don't play him too often, so there are a couple things that I'm not familiar with, like mechanic-wise. Obviously, I know what the hero does. I play the hero every once in a while. But it's like I'll get compared to people that play a ridiculously good Storm Sphere. Obviously, Blitz streams a lot, and Blitz plays a phenomenal Storm Sphere. And my Storm Sphere would always be compared against that. And it's like that's not a position that I want to be in. Where people are like, but Barney, why didn't you go 30? And it was like, please, isn't 8-1 good enough? Do you play range carries? Yeah. I mean, it's just that some of those heroes aren't phenomenal in pubs either. Because if you play a hero like that, then you're forced to like heroes like Drow or Sniper. Well, one, they're not good heroes. I'll throw that out there. Like Drow and Sniper are not good heroes. But it's like if you play them too, you have to side lane in a pub in a lane that you're almost inherently at a disadvantage in. Like heroes like Sniper and Drow contribute close to nothing to a 2v2 lane. Like they're very very bad in a 2v2 lane, and they're very very bad mid heroes, and they're very very bad 1v2 heroes. But they can be fun because in low level pubs you can kind of get away with anything. No, cat. Be gone. And if they get an adequate farm, they can do really well, but I disagree that Drow contributes nothing. Well, she really doesn't. Like that's a hero that has no decent active abilities. All she has is a godlike auto attack damage. No. No, cat, no! That's the mic. Why do you insist on deep throating the... Ow, fuck! Fuck! God, I stream in my underwear. The real reason I don't like the cat in my lap is because it stomps on my fucking dick. He puts his leg through the happy hole and then it becomes a real sad day, like there. Barney, throw your cat across the room? Fuck no. What kind of cat is it? It's like, I don't know, black cat? Barney's so cute when he Farm Drow is GG. I agree. A Farm Drow is one of like the most scary things to go up against late game. But it's like at the same time I would rather play against, or I'd rather be like a farmed Spectre. And the thing is, Spectre is like a farmed Spectre shits all over anything. And he contributes about as much to a 2-1, like a 2v2 lane, which is close to nothing. Stop it on you, dick nigga. And hey, Ian. Oh shit, this guy knows my name. I vote for Void. I can still play Void. Barney, why am I being played against idiots and competitive players like Al Shatan? It's the matchmaking system, man. It's really, really bad. Like, I've gotten matched against, like, Fear, Demon, Come With Me, like, all of these players, right? But I know that the MMR on my main account is, or I shouldn't even call it the main anymore, I really don't play on it, is probably not that great. It's just because, like, literally anyone in Dota that's in the high pool, which everyone should be in, can get matched against anyone else in the high pool. Of course, there is, like, an MMR, and you're more likely to get matched up against other players that are like high up within the high pool, but at the same time, you can literally get matched against anyone else in the high pool. It's pretty fucked. No, Come With Me plays on USC sometimes if the queue time is really, really long. There was a game on stream a couple weeks ago where my internet shit on me as like I was trying to play with him. Well, he plays US East in the morning from what I know. Everyone plays US East like from Europe in the morning because the queue times are so long. I think it's something that people did earlier in the beta. Like earlier in the beta, it took so long for you to get like to find games. If you were queuing up in the morning, like 5 a.m. PST, like it was impossible to find a game. Like I had games, or I had times where it took like 40 minutes to find a game, and I know other people have had longer. Yes, he's good. Low bracket. No, there is actually like a hidden MMR, but it's like ow, but like the grouping of like high, medium, and low is there's a medium bracket too. But yeah, it's not effective. It's exactly right. I considered playing Han because I want to know like what I could get my rating to if I were to like pub again. Fuck, this cat wants to like. Apparently Sing Sing is the highest ranked player in the world. I heard it from Toby's mouth. Just fun to know. Oh no, I've never been matched against Sing Sing. But it's like some of the people Sing Sing gets matched against are absolute shitbags. Like really, really, really bad players. Some of the people Sing Sing gets matched against. And he has the highest MMR in the world, right? So it's like, what does that say about the matchmaking system? The reason that they don't show the MMR that you have is because the matchmaking system is so bad. Like apparently it used to show, but then as the beta got expanded, it just became like they just stopped doing it because people would get matched against people that were hundreds of MMR lower than them. Actually, I never showed MR. It let you find your hidden MR through the console though. Does he know less than Toby's casting? That's kind of the thing about most casters is that I think that okay, so I think the best kind of caster is someone that yeah, I think he does. But also even then they've kept the same matchmaking system. But it's like for casting it's like the casters will never have the same knowledge that the competitive players do. In no game have I ever seen a caster well actually it's not true. There are a handful of casters in like the StarCraft 2 community, but a very, very small selection that have the same knowledge that some of the competitive players do. I'd limit it to like day 9 maybe, but not so much anymore. And like Artosis. And then beyond that, like a lot of people have discussed this as well. But in Dota 2 there are like not that many casters. So it's like the casters that you do have tend to not be very knowledgeable. So it's like don't worry, mod doesn't mean anything. Look, now you're a mod. Ooh, scary. But it's like if I were to go into casting or if I could give anyone advice going into it, it would be I wouldn't even try to be highly analytical. I would just do like skin deep analysis of shit because the best kind of casting to do would be like color commentary or like very, very light analysis because competitive players will think that you're a fucking joke or anyone who knows what they're talking about. And one of the most cringeworthy things is like listening to someone pretend to know to know something or to like listen to someone who's like a caster who says something that you know is like blatantly wrong. And I'm like definitely not the most knowledgeable person in the world. But like sometimes you hear like a caster say something and it makes you like cringe. Can I be a scary mod? Ooh. Okay, look, if you're a mod, just don't ban anyone, okay? Okay, people can say anything they want. Ooh. Freedom of speech. You can even be a dick if you want. Like there are plenty of people like Baby Ishboo and fuck, well I forgot the other guy's name, but there are plenty of people who just come in the chat to like troll and be dicks or be really, really critical. Fucking Q. Ooh, people in chat saying nigger. Ooh, scary racism. I'm telling you. Hold on. Journey that guy? I'm going to need to know who your sponsors are so I can send them an email. Wait, who are Toby's sponsors? We should send them emails about Toby's horrible racism. Oh, fuck yeah. Play something you haven't drawn. Okay. I like this. VGFX's drawings are legendary. I'm a dick, can you ban me? No. You have every right to be an asshole. Brady, do you ever visit U of O? Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Barney's my cat a gangster? Well, he's a black cat. I guess that makes him inherently a gangster, maybe? And plenty of my friends go to U of O. Trash can, shit, trash, shit, pub. Holy fuck, King Raven isn't in the chat, apparently. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this guy. Because usually the people that load so slowly, like, they're always the slowest thinkers, too. Or they're like... It has something to do with having a fucking wooden computer. I think it's because the people that have the worst computers generally just don't take gaming seriously enough. Motherfucker, I want to win. Trash can, trash slut, whore can, bitch puppy. I wish you come at me, bro. You're a joke, motherfucker. This guy's begging for a man. Breaky was the best Breaky's an example of someone who knew absolutely nothing about the game, and his casting wasn't otherwise redeeming anyways. Like, I think Breaky was one of the... No one ever tells you something like Destiny, but Breaky was, I think, one of the... Are you fucking kidding me? I think Breaky was one of the worst casters I've ever listened to. Actually, everyone on Honcast was a fucking awful, awful, awful caster. Like, I'll just throw that out there. Phil the Thrill was so good. Phil the Thrill was a fucking asshole, and he was bad. I remember one time I met Phil the Thrill in like a pub, and like he picked Legionnaire at a time when Legionnaire was really bad, and like everyone just sat there shit talking him the whole game, myself included. And then I bumped into him another game, and of course he just insta locked Legionnaire once again, and proceeded to be like the worst player in the game. And then he ended up adding me to his friends list, and I'd always see his slat. Oh, hold on.
All pick.
But anyways, he proceeded to be like the worst player in the game, and everyone made fun of him. And like, and it always, and because he added me to his friends list, he'd always do like these slash BM things, like like the slash buddy message. And that guy was a fucking dick, man. Like Phil the Thrill. There was nothing good about that guy. Oh wow, it's probably some kind of virus. I think that's really tough for your casters because Dota requires so much knowledge to cast well. I don't even think so. I mean, I think there are so many games that have more nuances and such than Dota 2, but the Dota 2 metagame, it's like it changes a lot, but more so than anything, it's just that people, it hasn't been like as established as an esport. Like there's not as much money in it, so SC2 is really saturated in terms of like the number of people like streaming and playing, because people know that if they're good, then they can be successful. Whereas in Dota, that isn't really the case.
Inexorable.
But there will be more casters in Dota.
Prepare for battle.
My path unspoons.
That's the wrong way to go about things. Topless supporter feed is the way professional Dota 2 play.
Flows. The march of time.
Well, this is awkward. You'd think that they would pick heroes. Now, Riki's an annoying hero to play against because in pubs he tends to get his diffuser blade and then fall out of control. But he's also just like he even in high. Oh god, he makes it so it's really hard to farm under pressure. Dear God, this is I think this is going to be one of the pubbiest games ever. Now, Faceless Void has like one of the highest base damages in the game, so he's very easy to last hit with.
30 seconds to battle.
Holy fuck, they actually picked supporty heroes. Oh my god, she bought a courier. Happy day. And Sanking bought wards. What is this? This isn't a pub. You're not supposed to have 2 supports in a fucking pub. And wards? What? Who does this? Who buys wards in pubs? Who leaves the pool with 200 gold? Why is my team seemingly so smart? Usually people will spend all 600 of their gold because they don't value bottles. Oh, well. Okay. Huskars, always disappointments. Such a balling hero. Michael Jordan himself. And they're always so fucking dumb. Team was so good and so I was so happy. 3 gauntlets, 2 first hands and 1 for each stick. Yes.
Yes.
He values sacrifice for you. It's okay, it's okay. Because we have
It shall be.
people that are willing to support in pubs, and that is just phenomenal.
I go.
Public hero tier list? Oh god.
Foreseen is forearmed.
3 non-retarded people is 3 too many in a pub.
Road
Oh, these enemies blocked really well. Hey, he's gonna ward our pull, the lion. It's a lion Riki lane, which isn't that good a lane, but it's not like horrible. No, what are you doing, bitch? Oh, okay, good. Wow, that was actually good. That was actually really good. Wow. At first I was really confused because I was about to take a massive amount of auto attack damage because my Crystal Maiden wasn't doing anything. And then she did stuff and I was happy. And now she's harassing Riki? Holy fuck. As I missed one last hit for no reason. And she's returning auto attacks as I get harassed by Lion. This is insane. It's like I'm playing with someone who genuinely knows how to play a support in pub.
Time flows.
Again, Void's base damage is godly good. I wish she'd return hits on the Lion though. Oh, she did. That's cool. My god, powerful wizard.
Your time runs out. A timely increase in power.
Fuck, so much harassment from both
It
ends of this
shall
lane.
be. A path foreseen.
There goes Riki's south. So this lane is actually going pretty well.
Just focus on creep kill.
Yes.
When you get like level
Oh,
3,
yeah.
we can kill them.
My path unspools.
Fuck. I was trying to get that last hit under the cloud. I got 2 hits off on it, and there's like a 40% miss at lower levels. But I didn't get it.
Inexorable.
Sad day.
Dark portents ahead.
Can't believe that I'm playing with someone who actually makes me comfortable in a side lane.
Inexorable.
Fuck.
First blood. Ended.
And Huskar got first blood, so that's good.
First blood! The gods were right to
What
play.
is her skill build?
Yes.
Good, wow. She didn't level her aura, so she's valuing winning the lane.
You have done a great.
I have almost no criticisms of
Control
this.
improves. Time is the cruelest cut.
Fuck, this is a pretty annoying lane. Like, it's not an easy lane, but me and the Riki are gonna trade relatively evenly on farm.
Time's up.
That was not a last hit that I should have missed. This one is, but the other one wasn't.
Your end comes.
Look at my base damage though, 75. It's so easy to last one this hero.
Primal shard.
So here I help her because I have to, but it'll probably cost me a salve, to be honest. But she would have been dead if I didn't go.
It shall be.
It was a mispositioning by her, but shit happens. The Riki does have a Quelling Blade, and he can outlast hit me with his backstab.
Your
I like how I canceled that deny. Like, as though I didn't want it. Like, who needs denies, right?
Ended. It must
Now, we
be.
probably should have a flying courier now, but it's not something I'm too concerned about because for like the first 5 minutes of the game, I'm not going to be getting many items from the base anyways.
A path foreseen.
God damn it, now I'm left alone. I can't farm if I'm alone up here. I'm sure she realizes that though. It's fine. This is, but for now I have to be really, really passive. Like I can't farm it if I'm alone.
Dark
She went for a really
portents
early
ahead.
magic stick. I don't really agree with that, but I don't give gold. You don't need that. Oh god.
Face forward. As foretold.
This pole will let me get. I mean, first of all, it'll deny them
Cruelest
farm,
cut.
but fuck, that was really bad. I should have gotten that. But it'll kill our creeps, so that there's less potential gold for Riki. But more importantly, it'll let me farm when Crystal Maiden delivers a salve, which she did.
It shall be.
The lane farm is always going to be more valuable, though,
Dark portents ahead.
if I can actually get it.
Yes. Inexorable. My powers grow.
I'm pretty critical of myself when it comes to when it comes to what I consider to be easy last hits. Like last hits like that, I don't feel like there's any reason I shouldn't get that.
Time flows.
But I did fuck it up. Fucking bitch. She didn't even get that one.
Not. Face the future.
Because if you're not like contested over a last hit or you highly out base damage someone, then there's no reason to fuck up said last hit.
I go. I'm here.
Blast him?
Attack.
Excellent job.
Man, it's so aggressive, but it pays
The
off.
march of time. I'm under attack. Attack. Time
This
to
Huskar's the
fight.
king of sacrifice. Who does that? Who levels that?
A path
Whatever.
foreseen.
Just better for me. I don't really need mana. But that's really, really dumb. Like, fuck, that was really bad.
Oblivion.
But you shouldn't level that as a lion. He can't last hit. No, I'm just really critical of myself when it comes to it. But I fucked up too
My
many easy
path
last hits.
unspools. Foreseen is forearmed.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd mana drain me, but he has a point in that, which is really weird.
Face forward.
Like the only reason I have a point in that is to break Lincoln's or something like that.
Your end comes. Inexorable.
I topped out at
Yes.
1920 Han. For most of Han, I was like in the 1850s, but I did pretty gimmicky
Face
stuff. Like I played
forward.
pretty much Zephyr, Soulsteel, and Polywog Priest for like 90% of my games.
It shall be.
I remember when everyone used to tri-lane in higher level Han. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed those games a lot too because the games were always decided in like the first 10 minutes of the game, but it was always really action-packed and exciting. The game like pubs and Dota 2 tend to be like really, really painful, I think, comparatively.
Time to fight.
Oh no, all of my mana. Ooh.
Attack. Time flows.
Pretty much the only thing I can.
Time's up. Dark portents ahead.
Well, Huskar is dominating apparently. Fuck. That one I could not have gotten, so no.
Get nothing. Road to oblivion.
But I'm not doing too well this game. Well, okay. I'm
Your
like
end
in
comes.
terms of like in the game, my position is okay. Like I'm not like under farmed, I'm not like that. But I should be doing better, like because this isn't this isn't that hard a lane. Like our lane is way stronger than theirs. Like I could be destroying them, but I've fucked up too many easy last hits. Foresee I'm having to support a retard. In all honesty, I think that I could have saved her for sure there.
Your foes will fear you now.
A path foreseen.
He's gonna be level 6 in like 2 creeps, man.
Gold is forever.
Now when that lion gets a finger, things will get a little bit dicey, but that is aggressive.
Road to oblivion.
Oh god, he leveled overload. He didn't put more than 1 point in his pull.
Face
Well,
the
that
future.
hurts. It's a really, really bad build. I think going 3 points in the pull is way, way better.
Time is the cruelest cut.
Okay.
The march of time.
No, what? What?
It shall be.
What's this fucker doing?
Excellent choice.
Time flows.
Yeah, this is
A
an
path
interesting
foreseen.
Storm Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, the Belt of Strength. Okay, you can build treads with any of the +4 to stat items, or what is it, +6? My bad.
Time quickens.
For some reason I thought +4 because they're all 450 gold, but any of the plus stat items or that are 450 gold you can build treads with. But generally, the Belt of Strength is the most valuable. If you're up
My
against a
path
hero like a
unspools.
Bane, a Lion, or any of those heroes that become way better at level
Foreseen
6.
is forearmed.
It's especially true when they have a Tiny and a Lion because their bursts can be super bad. And by fuck,
Your time runs out.
like how I fucked up that last hit to try to get out of the mana drain, and I didn't even manage to get out of the mana drain.
Inexorable.
Oh, well, I'm dead. Just knowing I'm gonna live here. Actually, no, I'll live.
Portents haste.
No, I won't.
Forestalled. I go.
I could use a hand.
Hell's
Nice.
gates swing wide. The march of time.
God, I'm so worried about this reheat. Wow.
My path unspools.
I'm just gonna try to be in range of the gold for these. I wouldn't do that.
Foreseen is forearmed.
That's a level 9 Tiny. Yeah. In Dota, assist gold is awarded by like proximity, not damage.
Ended.
So I just wanted to be in range of assist gold there. I didn't have enough mana to like instantly just time walk TP.
It shall be.
That's true, I could have finished treads. Well, I didn't have enough gold at the time. I don't know though. valid though, I think. Sometimes it's better to just finish your like your Battle Fury and then just go straight for
Road to oblivion.
like just even go Brown Boots Battle Fury, which is like I think it's the way to go on Anti-Mage or
Dark portents ahead.
even Void sometimes. But this game I really needed the additional +8 strength from the strength thread, so I didn't get insta killed.
Time flows. I go. Inexorable.
Such a high level tiny though. Like he shouldn't be. Well, I guess I'm level 9, but that's I wouldn't be level 9 if I didn't get experience range for all those kills.
Out of time.
Come to think of it though, my team is doing pretty well in general. Like that bottom lane did so fucking well. And Michael Jordan, the Huskar, is just shitting all over everyone.
Primal shard. Face the future.
Basis Void has a really high auto attack damage, and he has really high armor as well. And also, the item builds that you can go on him are very comfortable. But he's not like a solid hero in a 2-on-2 lane, but he's not useless.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm just going to stack this because there's no point in me not stacking it. There was a 3 or 4 second period there, like, well, I shouldn't say 3 or 4, but like I couldn't farm this earlier. But I know that eventually I can pull that stacked camp or something and get that farm, even if I'm not getting it at the moment.
Your end comes. Dark portents ahead.
Careful, Riki's missing. I guess probably low HP. No, he's not.
The march of time.
Dominating.
Holy fucking
Face
bashes.
forward.
Oops.
My foresight sharpens. It shall be. It must
That was
be.
way too many last hits to have fucked up.
A path foreseen.
Now I could ult onto Riki and he wouldn't go invisible
Foreseen is forearmed.
if I did so. But I want to hurt him, like, I want to hit him 2 more times or something with an auto attack. Like, if I can get a bash off, I'd follow it with an ult. But I'm debating whether or not I just want to dive him, but at the same time, if I don't have the damage to kill him directly, it could be really embarrassing.
I'm getting a second win. Time to fight.
Why most guides say go lifesteal faceless? Most guides don't. They just say to go Mask of Madness, because
The enemy's
Mask of
middle
Madness will
tower
increase your
has
damage
fallen.
output a lot, it'll give you a lot of attack speed, blah blah blah. But on most heroes it's not a good item because you'll die so quickly because it amps the damage that you take. And furthermore,
Denied.
it's just like,
Foreseen is forearmed.
sorry I was thinking, but furthermore it's like on most heroes the attack speed isn't like is well utilized. But on heroes like
The march of time.
trying to switch to my treads. See, that's why. See, I don't hurt that guy for anything because of his super high Riki armor. That's why I didn't ult him earlier, but there I had to or else I would have died to Drow.
I go. Yes.
Big roll.
Time
Because
is
Riki has, I think, a 4-man shield and really high armor, so
road to
it
oblivion.
was a good attempt by Storm. He was trying to kill the Riki. They both were. That's really smart because shitty players never think to do stuff like that. Like, it's unlikely that it would succeed, but the payoff if it did succeed was high enough that the cost of trying to take a risk like that is worth it.
Storm force. Double damage.
I mean, shit isn't even really a risk. But Riki, I think, has the highest armor in the game, doesn't he? Like, that's why I was hesitant to do it. Oh god. That's why I was hesitant to do it
Enemy's
earlier,
top
but
tower has fallen.
I ended up being forced to ult by the Drow.
Dark portents ahead.
But on Void, it's like you won't get hit usually when you ult someone anyways. So this is usually dumb. Like, and by usually dumb, I mean it's almost always dumb. You don't really need the mana, so the Perseverance is kind of wasted. It's almost always better to just get Ring of Health and then the 2 other
Time
damage
is the
components of Battle
cruelest
Fury, but
cut.
whatever. This guy leveled Caustic Finale.
It shall
I feel like the
be.
people on my team are doing really bad skill builds, but it's not making a huge
Time
difference.
flows.
Good.
It shall be.
Beskar skill build is fine. It's actually the best skill build. I was way late on that TP. I could have saved. Well, I could not have
The
saved her.
march of time.
Well, actually, if I would have TP'd immediately, I might have been able to save her. That was too greedy to have TP'd immediately. Riki's army is 6 at 1 and 12 at 16.
Foreseen is for.
The enemy's bottom
the
tower
future.
has fallen.
Should have gotten that deny.
Face forward. A path
That's also
foreseen.
not like being brutal against some heroes. Yeah, but the sand. I mean, the sandstorm gives you so much utility, but against some heroes, man, like I don't think it's always bad, but
Your time runs out.
there's a Riki here. Why would she go on me?
Inexorable.
Oh, yeah. So there's the Riki.
It must be.
At first, I was just really confused. I was like, why is she beelining at me? Am I gonna look stupid on stream?
Yes.
There has to be a Riki there, and then Riki arrived, and I looked not as dumb.
Road to oblivion.
I'm gonna stack this again.
Dark portents ahead.
I do rank 1 stun, rank 1 sense.
My
That's
path
not that good
unspools.
because your stun needs the additional range and the damage from it. Like I think that I don't think you can make an argument for why not maxing stun
Inexorable.
is good. Like your stun is so critical on that hero.
My path unspools.
Samiko's lowest on everything, yeah. But that's because CM's abilities are so good. Like Crystal Maiden is one of those
It
heroes
shall
that you
be.
know must have been really overpowered at one point. But you can tell just by like the numbers on her
Face your
abilities
doom.
and like her run speed and her damage that she was clearly nerfed into the ground at some point. But even then, she's still one of the best heroes in Dota.
Roshan has fallen to the
Road
ground.
to oblivion.
That's smart. He actually just soloed it, which is like for some reason not a lot of Huskars realize that you can do that.
Dark portents ahead. The march of
I'll let
time.
them do their thing. Here I'm going to pull and stack. A lot of people don't realize you can do this pull, but well, every good player does. It's like I don't want to say like an exact time, but it's not that hard to do, honestly. I'm just doing it because not because I want to like deny farm or do anything like that. I want to get farm. Like I take way too much damage trying to farm a stacked hard camp if I didn't.
Feel my mace.
Whereas right now I had my creeps tank up 1200 damage for me. Oh god fucking damn it, I just got outlasted by a 27 damage range creep. That's pretty pathetic.
Face forward.
He already did.
Yes. Foreseen is forearmed. Time's up. Your end comes. My powers grow. The march of time.
Yeah, Sam is just one of the best heroes in general.
Damage!
Like if I ever play support, she's by far my favorite hero to play. As far as support heroes go, because it's so easy also to get your abilities off without dying, and that's like so important for like supporting in general. Is just
Dark
not
portents
dying or
ahead.
minimizing your deaths.
Dire's
meant to
courier
own
has been
this.
killed.
Well, that
I
was
go.
The enemy's middle tower
not good on my
has
part.
fallen.
I should not have let that courier die.
Attack.
I sent it up really far, but heroes like Riki and Clinks fuck couriers. Window are better than Crystal Maiden. Yeah, but they're kind of different heroes.
I'm here. Inexorable.
Which could have ulted me
The
there. I would not
enemy's
have
middle
gotten out.
tower has fallen.
Yes.
How good would you say Void is overall? I'd say he's a solid hero, man, but like
Face
The
your
enemy's
doom.
middle barracks has fallen.
he's not really my cup of tea. It's just like in a pub, the situations where I'd pick Avoid, I'd almost always favor a different hero over him. But he's not like a bad hero, and he's not like a bad pub hero. He just is different, you know? Dazzle Scale is way better than CM. They're very, very different, man. And like Dazzle and Crystal Maiden, like I wouldn't even compare the two. It'd be like comparing it'd be like comparing Tide to Veno. Like the heroes are so different, it's almost not worth comparing the two.
Road to oblivion.
Probably the strongest carry in the late game. I wouldn't say that. I'd say Spectre is probably the strongest carry in the late game because of what he does and the fact that he can out carry other carries so well. Because like people don't understand how important it is to like killing the supports. And certain items are so favorable in the metagame because they make your supports hard to kill. Like Mechanism and Pipe, they give your supports like effectively 700 more life, and they're considered like critical to any lineup.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Here, go dive him, Huskar.
How embarrassing. Face forward.
Here I am. Over here now.
Get back in there, Huskar.
The sacred warrior falls.
Dark portents ahead.
Better kill the Huts.
Your time runs
Damn, that
out.
nigga
Your
hits
top
hard.
tower is under attack.
Way too hard.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Dire victory.
Free reaction all the enemies up.
Yes!
Radio team biggest pussies. Yeah, that's probably a pretty boring game to watch. And my farm wasn't that good either. Like you can't. I always say you can't carry a game with like 400 GP or 300 GPM. Like you need to have a better farm than this, of course. And that's also with all of the enemies like towers down too. So it really wasn't even that much better than that, anyways. But it would have blown up because the Battle Fury opens up so many farm options, and the Cleave allows you to like clear stat camps and just farm really, really quickly in general. It lets you like leap places to farm. Like it would have been a lot better, but probably a pretty boring game to watch. Go Silver Jungle. Jungle is pretty boring on stream. See Spear Breaker. Shotgun Huskar. Phantom Lancer. I could play Phantom Lancer. He's a pretty bad hero, but Skeleton King. Skeleton King. Oh man. Fun fucking hero. I could play Beastmaster. I haven't played Beastmaster on stream. Like, here, how about this? I'll play a viewer game and I'll play a Beastmaster, and it'll be a frustrating game because. Can I play a Tiny game? I love Tiny. He's one of my favorite fucking heroes. If the hero's in the background, he's one of my favorite heroes. Yeah, I could play Tiny. Alright, how about this? I'll let you guys decide. 1 for Skeleton King, 2's for Beastmaster, and 3's for Tiny. 1's for Skeleton King, 2's for Beastmaster, 3's for Tiny. It's actually pretty even, except it's not that even because it's the same asshole spamming 2 over and over. Being really subtle about it. Oops. I think Beastmaster wins. I'll play Beastmaster, then I can play something like a Skeleton King. Like, just because I play one doesn't mean I have to do the others. Or I don't have to do the others. I really do want to play Beastmaster, because it's been so fucking long since I've played Beastmaster. And his role can be frustrating. Beast and Skeleton. I like Skeleton King's the lines that he says. They're right up my alley.
I'm a robust specimen to be sure. The Empire requires more bones. From the Ivory Forest, I've lived one
Alright, maybe those don't
night
demonstrate it. But the shit like, take a knee, peasant! And that kind of shit is pretty fucking baller. The peasants demand the king of skeletons. Wait, what do you mean? 312-111? What? What are you guys talking about? Will there be something like solo queue? Like in LoL? I don't know. One thing I like about Heroes of North is that they separate solo queue from team queue as well. Skeleton King responses. I'm gonna play Beastmaster, I think.
Bow before me!
Fuck my eardrums.
Come, let's be about it. Dare you look at me? Take a knee, peasant! Bow before me! Your liege approaches. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha!
Alright, if you guys have no headphones, you may want to turn your speakers down because your parents, your roommates, whoever you live with is going to think that you're watching some really kinky porn now because Marana is a dirty whore and when she gets hit, she really shows it. Can you imagine being the voice, like doing the voices for this, like reading these off? Like, okay, now I want you to go, no, not like that. More sexualized, like, no, not at all. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, like that. Do it again. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Good voice acting for a video game. Good work. Doing the voiceover. No, more Horish. Much of your stream linked on Join Dota? I don't know. That's actually, I'll have to write that down. Here, you're gonna buy me wards so I can block their pull. But be quick about it, I don't have all day. I was in a different tab. Hey man, I warned you. Motherfucker. BM actually better at bot, you can stack ancients with your boar. I think he's better as Hellborn. Like I think Beastmaster is way or not Hellborn, fuck. Dire. He's so much better as Dire, I think.
Meet your master.
Quickly.
Beastmaster.
Go, buy me wards, Enchantress, hurry! Enchantress, go, bitch! I have to place that shit! Buy me wards, bitch! No, not 4! Just give me 1! Oh, God!
This way.
Alright, how about this? I'll send the courier up when someone buys a courier, and I'll place
A short
the
migration.
wards back on it, because I can't place 4 wards, you know? Or even 2. You're seriously drunk and flaming as
Whose spore is this?
It's okay. I'm gonna like fuck. I wish I could keep. I wish I had 2 separate sets of 2 because then I could keep 1 ward. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep these. Well.
To battle.
Damn. Well, this is awkward. Oh no! Leave me be. Wait, why did he tango? Oh, well they're gonna counter ward that if they're good, but it's a pub so they probably won't counter ward that. But
Fight or flight.
yeah, I'll place 1 that gives out on the rune. But okay, so my goal here and my only goal as a 1v2 lane is to just primarily try to get experience, and if I can, try to get farm. But overall, just try not to die and try to hold the tower. And that's your main objective, is to try not to die and try to hold the tower.
Unleash the
Because you
beasts
can't be
of
expected to like
war.
shit all over your 1v2 lane, and against good players you'll get zoned out of experience a lot, especially as a Beastmaster, but hopefully I'm not up against good players.
Enough said.
Ward the small camp? Fuck that. Like, I just want to ward the pull. And then I want to have minor vision over this area with
On
other
the
ward.
trail.
I'm a little bit late to the lane because I had to place the other ward. But I'm just going to block creeps a little bit. It'll keep the lane a little closer to my tower, but I'm not in time to get like the best block. Well, that was actually a really good block, but... This is not the situation you want to be in, where you're in a 1v1, because then
Swoop to battle.
then the enemies are committing like not a lot to your lane. Because now the enemies are going to get 2 heroes farmed, and Huskar will actually win this lane, which is weird to think about. It's like when you pick a Windrunner and then you get put up against a solo Queen of Pain, because Queen of Pain can crush a lot of offlane solos. But at the same time, Queen of Pain loses a lot of 1v2s.
My power matures. To battle.
This Huskar is actually being really, really passive in a lane that he's advantaged in.
You should pray. You are
Second.
prey.
Well, the problem, man, is that it's so like it takes so much. It takes so much to stack ancients. As
This way. Fly, my friend.
that's really, really awkward for that guy. I don't know why he tried to fight me on his creeps. I don't even know why I summoned up my thing either.
Fuck.
I could die to lifesteal at any moment. Like I'm trying to watch the minimap as intently as I can.
I run. Feed the beast within.
It was the hawk, man. It was the hawk.
On the trail.
One thing that's really, really nice is to bottle crow when you're playing a Beastmaster, but that guy just fucked up really bad. Like, I said he needed to be aggressive, and then he went full retard. But offlaning when you have a bottle is really important, or it's not, like, super critical, but heroes like Beastmaster, like, well, my team is full of viewers, so they're going to be dick suckers no matter what, but it's like, Beastmaster, I think, as an offlane solo, it's super, super nice to have that bottle. And you can crow it if your team is good enough to buy a
choice.
flying courier.
I'm not ready.
We should get a flying courier so I can crow my bottle a bit, if I need to. Like, overall, it's just going to help me and mid. Who the fuck is our mid? Oh, it's too late to get that farm if I didn't do that. That guy just south. Okay, well, yeah, I know, I'm not going to bottle crow yet, but, like, just in general, it's really nice if I'm soloing. I mean, I'm in a 1v1 lane, so it won't be as critical, but...
Attack! On the track.
But I'm going to win this lane now because I first blooded this guy, and it's a lane that I should not have won.
This way.
He's not even harassing with his spastic. Yeah, this guy needs to be really aggressive. But he's fucked it up because now he's at a disadvantage. Well, he's not at a disadvantage, but he's not advantaged anymore.
Yes. I move.
Now, in terms of boots on Beastmaster, like, a lot of people will just go for, like, brown boots, like, pipe, if they're playing in a really high-level game. But, like, treads are really, really nice. People usually just don't go phase on this hero, but you can go phase. I mean, it's not good. You can also go arcanes, and that's if you intend to go both mech and pipe, you can go arcane. I could pick up mech and pipe if I need to.
Oh, yes.
See, now this guy's being, like, he can zone me really bad, but he just hasn't been.
On the
Coming to
trail.
gank bot.
There's no way for me to have got that
Enough
creep
said.
hit. Under the tower, you have to get kind of lucky with RNG for the catapults. I'm gonna crow the bottle.
To battle.
I think you forgot about the wards. No, I realize I have the wards, but they haven't been even attempting to pull. I think that buying them in a stack of 4 was just a big error, but the guy kind of panicked a bit, which is
The
fine.
beast grows.
As soon as you get your ult, you really should just be killing shit as Beastmaster. If I'm stomping this lane, I can continue to stomp the lane. Whoa, that's some fucked up sounds. Huskar missing. Fuck. But your ult is like guaranteed kills wherever you go.
Scent.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ah, I guess I should have gotten all of those. Still missing Huskar.
Agreed.
Dire's courier has been killed.
That's convenient.
I run.
I think I'm gonna go for mech and pipe this game. So don't even worry
Hooray,
about that.
free gold.
I'm really tempted to roar this guy, but I have to auto attack him like 3 times if I want to be able to kill him.
How worthy
Or he has to
sacrifice
tank a bunch of damage on the creeps, which is just fucking beyond retarded. That guy should not have died there. He took like 5 auto attacks from a ranged creep, and that made him dead.
She's been denying me.
Pounce.
She's in my A, by the way.
I'm game.
Okay. Trust me, I know when I can roar him, and I know when I can't.
And more full back.
Agreed.
Do you need this, Barney?
I can use it, but no, you should grab it.
On the track.
I'll just crow my bottle back. It's pretty lame that I'm actually
A
bottle
short
crowing in a lane that I'm
migration.
winning by a pretty large margin, but hey, I'm just that desperate, right?
Fight or flight.
He's gonna ult me. No, he's not. It's funny because he can't kill me if he ults me.
Greater mastery.
Now, a lot of people will get a point in Inner Beast if they're mid on Beastmaster, but that's because they're mid on Beastmaster. Because if you're mid, you actually want to push out the lane so that you can acquire runes, but it's not really relevant on, like, oh shit. On, like, a side lane Beastmaster.
Can we get that life stealer?
Yeah, I think so. I can walk towards him now.
Regeneration.
I move.
Let's go on him. Whoa, 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 Courier, get your shit together, man!
This way.
You okay, bro? Wanna turn him? Shit, do you want to? No,
The
never mind.
worms.
I was gonna offer him a salve, and I decided that I don't like him enough to give him a salve.
On the trail.
Can you harass Huskar with the boar? I can, but I don't really
Forward.
care to zone him with it. It's because if I'm too near him, as soon as I summon it up, he'll kill the hawk, and then it'll be a really sad day. This guy can actually be super aggressive on me now that I don't have a roar.
My
And until I get a greater boar, which I get now, I really...
to battle.
Is he gonna ult me?
Somebody's
He'll kill me if he does. Well,
using the courier, but I'm just gonna grab my phase boots from it really fast.
Okay.
Hoof it. Soar. The
Okay, you
mauling.
can use it now.
Become. My eyes.
We're top.
Said. Not yet.
Can I come gank that guy top?
no, don't worry about it.
Go boy. Go get him.
So now I can zone him with the greater boar, because the greater boar is just a fucking annoying thing to deal with.
You are. Give me vision. A short migrate them with your quills.
Damage.
Overmastered. On the trail. Become.
The boar's almost dead, so I'm gonna stick it on him.
Fight or flight.
I do need to use the roar pretty much every time it's up to just kill people.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna see if I can gank this Huskar, but he'll have to get out of position for me to do it. But he's managed to fulfill that pretty well so
I
far.
move.
This is a really bad Huskar.
Masterpiece.
Or should I say a very typical Huskar?
Your middle tower is under attack.
This way. Soar and seal my venom.
Mid is in my A again.
To battle. Go boy. Go get him. I'll take that. Soar and swoop. Easy prey. Enough said.
I could grab a mech immediately.
On the track. Pierce them with your quill.
I have such an advantage over this Huskar that I can be hyper aggressive on him.
Yes. Fetch. Sharper I bite. Agreed.
Oh no, he killed my boar. So here, this is like a posturing thing. I want him to think that I've left him, because he's stupid enough to believe that I have.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
After them. I run.
Yes, guys, he just leaped my fucking hawk. I like how I can't deny my own hawk. What the fuck is this?
A short migration.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Those go together nicely.
What does mech?
I run. Hoof it.
Uh-oh, that was bad. I wasn't even paying attention there. That's 30 gold that Lena didn't need to get.
Haste!
Fucking hawk deserved it. He didn't even kill the hawk.
This way.
Yeah, he actually didn't kill the hawk.
On the trail.
But the cooldown on Roar is so low, and like the axe ability is just so good, and this hero is so versatile. I should have went treads with how bad I'm stomping this lane, but
Whose spore is this?
I don't really regret going for the head and the mech, because it's going to make my team fight utility really, really high.
Give me vision. I move.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Mastery.
The enemy's top
And the way we'll
tower
win this
has
game is
fallen.
through team fight, because we have no late game compared to the enemy.
After them.
Oh. TP is too strong.
Enough said.
This is the worst Huskar I've played against in a really long time, though. And normally you won't stomp your lane this hard,
yes.
because in 90% of games you're gonna be like up against like a 1v2 lane on Beastmaster. Like that's why you pick him, and you'll get zoned out of experience too. Like you'll get zoned out of experience
the
for
track.
probably a while, but I don't even know what the fuck this
The
game
enemy's
is.
middle tower has fallen.
Agreed. Money well spent.
I'm really, really farming this game though. I should have went for the Vanguard before the mech, but it's not a big deal. It's just I haven't found a time that it's been even close to useful for me to activate the mech yet.
He's a beast. Fight on. Aye, my friend. Hoof it. To battle. Easy prey. I move.
I need to ult something.
Haste!
I can't just sit here with it on cooldown like this.
On the track.
There's no point. Go in, dude. Man up. Grow dick.
On the trail.
Dude, he went that way, obviously. I mean, that's the way that it creeps back out.
Sick'em.
Just drop an ult. Drop an ult. Just ult him. Ult him. Ult him and he'll ult you. Why is he running? Oh, okay. Here, just back off a bit.
I don't really have the mana to actually use any spells, but I can be some bait. Well, now I do.
Here, use one bottle charge. Use one bottle charge, and then give it back immediately. Are you?